You must be a moderator, thumbs up and without showing up in my count. Thank you. I did turn on subscriber modes. Misery loves company, so that's why you guys are here. You gonna go live, Roy, today or what? What is your big New Year's surprise? That's what I want to know. "26 people. What are you doing in here?" Roy, I put up a short like you suggested. It got 1,700 views in an hour and a half and then just died. So I don't know what the deal was, but I was a little disappointed by that last night to just see it drop off. Oh, 19 people, but you got to subscribe to talk. You guys can check out my Fortnite content. I have electric bike content. I do crafting, and today we're cleaning the kitchen and we're doing some cooking. So hit the thumbs up, hang out, ask questions, whatever you want to do. Normally I play music, but I'm tired of copyright takedowns. I need my watch hours like everybody else. Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. So I don't even know what I did, Roy. I don't know what I did. I wasn't guilty of anything. And yeah, it was just kind of a thank you for everybody for getting all the subs this year. It was like, here's my favorite spot in Fortnite, and then so I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of people at my favorite spot. That's what I'm looking at. And I did have to thank a bunch of people earlier. I was Fortnite streaming, and I was at 666 subs. So thank you to the 3 people that subbed and got me to 669. Nice. Nice. All right, today we're going to be doing, I got vegetable stew, and I am going to put the vegetable stew on pasta just to spread it out. So that's what we're working on. So, yeah, I just don't get it, Roy, because I don't know. When I went to bed, I was like, oh, I'm going to wake up with 10,000 views on that video. And instead, no, it just immediately died. So I put up a very similar video, and they didn't push it at all, like 100 views this morning on it. But I just wanted to see what was going to happen. Almost the exact same video, 10% of the views. So I don't know what I'm doing, YouTube. Apparently you don't either. But let's figure it out. Z Deadly, welcome in, Z Deadly. Thanks for the sub. Thank you for subbing. Where you at from, Z Dudley? Just Roy's in California, and I'm in Mississippi. I got to say it like that. And I have to wear these overalls. It is required by state law. So welcome in, Deadly. All right, pasta's going. I'm doing laundry and dishes. So if you like to watch a man do dishes, hang out. Chevy, I'm doing, I've got a bunch of vegetable stew, and I'm trying to extend it out into 2 meals. So I'm going to do a pasta, and then I'm going to put the vegetable stew on top of it and spread it out today. So we're just doing some box pasta, and the vegetable stew is actually made by a friend of mine. So Tijuana, Mexico. I've been there, sir. I used to live in San Diego. So I have crossed the border into Tijuana a few times. So welcome in. Yeah, I just wanted something hot, Chevy. And look how much he gave me. So I'm just going to make the pasta, and then I'm going to dump everything. I'll drain the pasta off, and then I'll put this back into the saucepan and just heat it up real quick. So do I like mushroom stew? I like mushroom everything, Chevy. In fact, thank you for saying that, because I have some stock that I'll put in there, some mushroom stock. Roy says YouTube sends it to different search terms. When the short gets suggested to Sally's Knitting Channel or something like that, the short dies. Yeah, probably so. So let me get that out. And I got it at my bargain place. 50 cents, dude. Totally. So there you go. Mushroom stock. I had never seen it before, so I grabbed it. All right, let's wash the dishes while we're doing the stew. And then we'll clean the sink. Albert Rumpelstein, welcome in. Welcome in. We are cleaning the kitchen and cooking today and hanging out. I hate washing the dishes, so misery loves company. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. All right. Get us some dishwater going. Where are you from, Albert? We have a gentleman from Tijuana, California, Mississippi. Chevy, I think you're in Texas. Texas, Chevy? Is that right? I don't know why I think there's that. You're making some Bosco sticks. What are those, Chevy? Bosco sticks. Like a candy of some sorts? All right, we got pasta bubbling. Check and check. And I'm going to cheat and throw some butter in there with those noodles. There's nothing wrong with extra butter on everything. Just trying to pack the calories in. I'm not even going to get to the dishes before I get to eat. I got to slow down. I lock up again. All right, I got like 50% on this phone, so let's see how far we can get towards making our meal before we run out of juice. New York, I've been there a couple times. The city's nice, except for the GW. Ugh, the GW. We call it the GFW for obvious reasons. But I do love that they have a thing that moves the divider. Hey, Tonka. Whoa, welcome in, buddy. Andy's blue. That guy, 8 Tonka, is a Fortnite slayer. That kid gets more. He'll drop a 20 bomb and not blink. So we just always stay behind him and clean up whatever's left over. But in New York, when you cross the GW, there's a divider, and they have a very specifically designed truck that to allow traffic in the morning and out in the evening. It moves a lane, so there's 4 lanes going in the daytime, and then 4 lanes on the way out. And it's just by shifting that center divider, which is stupid cool. I'd never seen that done before. But since you can't widen the bridge, it's a great solution. So, hey, Tonka, good to see you, buddy. We're going to buy you a mic for Christmas. That's what we need to get you. All right. We got noodles still cooking. All right. I do have the induction burner, but I have a gas stove that I run in the winter. I don't run it in the summer because it makes my house too hot. So Matt Wright from Halifax, welcome in, sir. We got Halifax, England. We got New York. We got California. 8, I don't know where you're from, buddy. No, you don't have to tell me. Where else? Somebody else was in here earlier for something else. Welcome in, Matt. I am not doing music today. I am just cooking. It took me forever to edit that other video. We had Tijuana, Mexico in there as well. It took me forever. I got 87 strikes, copyright strikes for that Christmas thing that I did. South Dakota, awesome, dude. Black Hills, that's where it's at. But so I used the new YouTube tool to remove like the music, the copyrighted music. And so the video is just kind of junky. It's like it'll be playing along, and then all of a sudden it's just silent for a while, and then it'll play along. So, but it was fun. A lot of the Christmas tunes didn't get taken down, so it was awesome. But yeah, it just took me a lot of work to get that up. And you know what? I don't edit. You see my videos. I don't edit. All right, let's try this stew. I want to see if it's salty enough or what the deal is. See if I need to put this mushroom stock in there. Let's see, it's got rotel in it, green beans and corn. Maybe cayenne. Ooh, it's a slow hot. I'll put a little bit of the mushroom stock in there because there is none. Mostly a tomato taste. All right, butter noodles. We're going to drain them. All right. I do have a colander handy. Actually, I don't even need the colander. And no, I'm not putting on the chef's hat. This is all pre-made food, so we're not doing any real cooking today. Hey, let me ask you, did you see the short that I put up? And did you see it last night or did you see it this morning? I have 2 that are very similar to one another. Both show that spot that I like to land. And I was just saying that for some reason, in an hour and a half, I got 1,700 looks. And then it just died off. So I don't know what the deal was with that. And then I haven't gotten any looks on it. But I was watching another streamer after I got done yesterday. And I went in and I told him, I got 3,600 squad wins. And that I had put up a short about my favorite spot to land. And then the dude like blocked all my messages. And you know, he could see them, but nobody in the chat could see them. And he said I was self-promoting. And I was like, I'm sorry I got all those wins, dude. I was just stating the facts, you know, like I don't know what to do. So anyway, he had like 2,000 followers, so whatever. Don't care. He's a chaser. He's not a winner. All right, what do we got? Got pasta. Pasta, we're going to put about half of this just on top of it because we've got to heat it all up. Hello, puppy. Daddy's talking to himself. No, I'm talking to you. All right, we'll do circus dog and some treats. Everybody likes circus dog and some treats. Turn this on real low. Real low. I'm just trying to heat up the soup. We will use a little bit of our mushroom stock, which is very mushroomy. There we go. All right, what are you hanging around for? Go, we're doing treats. All right, sit. Sit down. Oh, that's a good one. Now, circus dog. Good girl. Again. Excellent. Last time. Oh, I love it. Oh, you didn't get that one. You didn't get that one. Mama Wrench. Matt, thanks for stopping in, dude. From Halifax. Mama Wrench from Boston. We got Tijuana in here. And I finally did break the, I was at 666 subs yesterday, or for like the last 2 days, Mama. So this morning I was asking people to sub so I wouldn't be at that horrible number. All right, Mama, we are doing vegetable stew on pasta. That's basically what I'm doing today. Let me see if I can raise this up a little bit more. And I put some mushroom stock in there. I'll cook it down a little bit so it'll soak into the pasta. But my buddy made me the veggie soup, and I'm just trying to get 2 meals out of it instead of just eating it all. 673. Wow, thank you guys. Well, I did turn on, you know, usually I just leave it wide open, but I was like, I'll just put it on subscriber mode. And I had not seen those options before at the bottom, so I was just playing with them today. Subscriber mode, and then I also put it at 11 seconds, so you can't just copy paste spam. But we don't get a lot of trolls in here, except for Devious Dasher. He shows up every now and again. He comes in trolling. They see me trolling. They hating. All right, we're going to let that just boil for a minute. Albert, it's going all right. I got to play Fortnite this morning. I'm about to start some laundry. I am doing the dishes. So it's just cleanup day. If I get all this stuff done, then this weekend I won't have to do anything except enjoy my weekend. Actually, that is it out. This can go here. Let's test this for salt. It's still spicy. I don't know what he put in there. Some sort of Cajun shake. So, Mama Wrench, you hope Devious gets tires. He was inquiring and waiting on a call yesterday. Yeah. He always needs tires, though. The doggo, she's fine. She's been super excited to see me. She's wagging her tail on the floor. Here. Oh, you know what, good dogs? Just me. I'm the best dog. I'm the best. I love it. I love it. Oh. My grandpa said, you pet a dog and you found a job for life. So, yeah, she is a cutie patootie. Oh, All right, you know I can pet you, but I gotta wash my hands because I'm cooking. No, but you just keep petting me. She's good. She is. She's 4. She's getting to be 4 years old now, and she does the bark thing. She doesn't let anybody walk up on me. And everybody always asks, does she bite? And I say, only if I want her to. So then they're leery of that, which I'm fine with. Lab mix, no, she's half Catahoula, which is a hunting dog, and half, I'm going to say American Bulldog because I don't want to say Pit Bull. But she's half Pit Bull, half Catahoula. And so I always tease her that she's really a dog-a-hula. There's no cat in me. I'm all dog. So, and she weighs about 60 pounds, 65 pounds. So she's a thunderball. She comes running at you. Her jowls go up and down. And she looks vicious. She looks vicious. And I was out at the mailbox one day and I just was walking around with her. She was out in the front yard and she came up and ran and hip checked me and knocked me flat on the ground and then turned right around like, hey, what are we doing on the ground? So, but that's when she was still a puppy. But she still likes to do that. She still likes to run at you. But I've almost always had a dog, and this is my 4th black dog with white feet. I had 2 X-Racing Greyhounds. I had a Dachshund growing up, a black and red Dachshund. And then I had a collie mix, it was like collie mix with a Dachshund. So she was real short, but she was long and had a big waggy tail. And her name was Spot, original name I know. But she was good. I found her on a job site. But I went I think about 4 or 5 years without having a dog. And then when the 2020 lockdown came, I was like, I need a buddy to hang out with. So then she came and lived with me. All right, mixing it up. The Gig Father has entered the chat. Welcome in, sir. Thank you for being here. And all you guys for being here, because the most precious thing you have is your time. So when you stop by and say hello, it really means a lot. But I am just doing dishes. Misery loves company. Mama Wrench says, she looks like a dog your brother had, half blue pitty, half black lab. Yeah, definitely. She does have that look. His name was Stoney. They rescued him from a weed guy when she was like 5 weeks old. Probably had a better life, than they were going to have. The best, if you can find it. High protein, low maintenance. All right, we're going to do that. All right, one more time. Just because you're so popular. Circus dog. Oh, you missed that one. Come on. Circus dog. Come on. One more time. No, I don't. You just hold him. You just throw him to me. You just throw him. What are you going to do? That one's under the sink. You're never going to get it. Where did it go? Where did it go? Get it? Was I in the union? Like a workers' union? I was in the IBEW, which is the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers. That's what you're asking. Or you just think I look like a worker wearing these clothes. This is my Southern camouflage. I tuck my hair up under my hat, you know what I mean? All right, pasta. It's getting there. All right. Sorry, I need to be cleaning this kitchen. I'm looking at my chat. And yeah, the other thing is, guys, if you subscribe to my channel, thanks. I'm never going to try and pitch you anything. I don't want you to buy anything from me. And no sponsors. Fran, welcome in. Welcome in. We're doing dishes. I know how you love to watch me do dishes, Fran, so here we go. I've already washed this one. I'm just doing it for you. That's it. Fired. Let's put that anywhere. Sorry to all the people wearing headsets. My bad. Yes, dishes. Fran, my favorite. Dishes, and I'm making pasta, veggie pasta. Come on, make the noise. Yeah, Fran, I feel bad about your kitchen. But I was just thinking, I wonder if you're going to be ordering Uber Eats a lot since your kitchen caught fire. James Lee, welcome in. We are all just hanging out. I've got Georgia in here. I've got Tijuana, Mexico in here. Phoenix is in here. Boston is in here. I'm in Mississippi, as you can tell by the state required overalls. Where are you hailing from today, Mr. Lees? You ordered DoorDash twice? I figured so, Fran. They should give us a discount of some sort. Oh, air fryer, yeah. No, you can do pretty much anything in an air fryer. Australia. Awesome, dude. That is awesome. Well, thanks for coming in. DG, welcome in. Oil is fire. I was watching something and they were saying that that air frying is really not what it is. I mean, I did commercial kitchens for years, and it's basically a small convection oven. It just cycles, and so it heats very evenly. That's the convection oven is basically just a fan inside there. And so technically that thing it's not even actually frying the food. It's just heating it evenly. And so when, 2024 toaster oven, that's right, Albert. And that they marketed them incorrectly because by calling it a fryer, they put them in the same aisle as like next to the fryers. And that doesn't make any sense because the person that is buying the small convection oven wants it so they don't use the grease and don't cook in the grease. And so, so it was just mismarketed and misnamed because it's really not, it's not a fryer at all. It is not a fryer. DG, you know Mama Wrench, I must know you then. Yeah, most foods don't. And I'm not a big fan of over seasoning either. I love to just taste plain food and then decide if I want to put something on it or not. That's why I think pasta is like the perfect vehicle. You can just make it taste like whatever you want. Your arteries, that's what you were saying. I got it. Yeah, exactly. That is the most delicious way. I mean, I live in the South. They'll fry anything here. Like you could there's a place called Ward's, and you could go there and they'll just fry your root beer right in the big mug, fried root beer. That's not true. That's not true. I wish it was true. I'd try it. Oh, fingerprint reader doesn't work when you're pruning. Ah, DG, I know who you are. Welcome in, buddy. I won't say your name. I'm not going to dox you, DG, but you are welcome in anytime. You like to air fry, you make potato wedges in 20 minutes or less? Yeah, then 50 minutes in the oven. Now, my dad did teach me a recipe for, they're fried in one of those big cast iron skillets back there. And they're greasy, but they're so good. Greasy potato. And yeah, you just heat them up, turn them over a couple of times. Come on, phone. At least register me touching the screen. Oh, Dashing Goose is going to be live soon, guys, if you are a fan of Dashing Goose. He's a funny cat. He delivers on a scooter, mostly Uber Eats, I believe. And I'm not even sure it's an electric scooter. I think he's just kicking the scooter. Daniel, yeah, Daniel, I knew it was you. Had to change your screen name because your dad got banned and because we have the same name as trolls were coming after me. Yeah, I don't know what he did to get banned, but I'm sorry that happened. So greasy stuff don't like you, Mama. You'll sneak a fry on occasion. It's not worth the aftermath. Yeah, I do like some greasy food. My favorite, nobody agrees with me that this is the best food ever, but fried chicken livers, whoa. I used to cook those with my dad. We would just get like a whole gallon and then just spend all day frying them and cutting up potatoes and frying those too. Good times. I had many a day sitting around that fryer. All right, this is done. This is done. Make one more pass. A little bit of. I gotta do the silverware. Blah. 1 second. Oh. Goose, welcome in, Goose. You were sitting on Maverick's porch hoping for a DoorDash order, and you heard your name mentioned across several states. Yeah, I could see that. I was in Texas, buddy. You know, I went Dallas. I went from Texarkana, Dallas. I had one of my gamer friends come and pick me up in San Antonio, and he was such a cool cat. He took me to his house. We got Whataburger on the way, and he had a sixer of beer. I mean, what a guy, you know. The Star Dashes. I know the Star Dash. I know Eric. Yeah. Five Guy burgers. They're mash burgers, so they are always kind of like that. But yeah, Goose, I had some friends in Houston, and then the gentleman in Dallas. I only had like a 10-minute stop on the train, so I didn't get to visit with him. But it was sure nice to meet. I'm not gonna say his gamer tag, but he was super nice to come get me. And he's like 6'4" and like 350, big Marine dude. So I kind of feel bad when I'm screaming at him in the game now. It's like, let's go! You know, I was like, I know this dude's huge. So Fun fact, Dash and Maverick is originally from Texarkana. I did not know that. I did put up a short about it as I went through in the middle of the night. It was the Jerry Reed song. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana. That was my little short that I put up. I had been there a couple of times, and when I say been there, I'd just driven through Goose. So, bing, 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 bong, bing. What are we doing? All the dishes are clean. Crock pot is clean. Where is the? Yeah. I don't know what else to do. It's in my pocket. Ooh, pizza receipts. All right. DG, you're from Houston. You live in East Texas now. I've been to Houston a bunch of times. Sugarland. I've been to the Six Flags there. I went to an Astros game. It was a good time. That was probably 92, 91, something like that. 93? I don't know. But yeah, it's been a while since I went. But I did notice when I was in San Antonio, they had a Spire, and I didn't know they had a Spire. And then they have the Alamo Dome. And I thought that the Alamo Dome was actually, it looked just like the Smoothie King logo. It had these two big spires up at the top, like the Smoothie King logo. And when we approached it, I really thought it was a bridge. And then when I got up on it, I was like, oh, that's the Alamo Dome. The Alamo Dome. Valley County is a dry county, but the Arkansas state line separates Texarkana and Texarkana, Arkansas, and Texarkana, Texas. I see. So like East and West Memphis, part of it is in Arkansas as well. So you could just walk across the street to buy beer. That's nuts. That is nuts. They just extended the township. We had a similar thing happen in my town because it extended into a dry county. And so anything that was annexed by the city went by the city laws. And so everybody was pushing all the Walmart out there. Like basically the Walmart on this side of town was able to sell beer and stuff. And the Walmart on the other side of town could not sell beer. And Kmart couldn't sell beer. And so they were all upset. This is a while ago since there was a Kmart still. But yeah, I'm sure their revenue went way up. And I lived in that county for a while. And yeah, you would just bring your beer home or whatever. It was a loss of revenue for the city. So Kaylee makes money. She's a fresh blue. Fresh blue, Kaylee. Welcome in. And Merry Christmas, everybody. Murray X-Men. That's what I was saying all day yesterday. All right, I'll be doing good if I can wash every dish. And then I don't have to go back and clean after I'm done with that. Fran says, oh, okay, because, Maverick wasn't sure. Oh, if he was a wild one. Oh, I get it. Yeah, Maverick doesn't drink. Maverick better be getting his truck back. In fact, give me the name of that dealership, and I'll call up there and make a big stink, dude. I'll just pretend to be Goose. I'll be like, who is this? This is Goose. This is Goose. So, yeah, I hope you're rolling in that Maverick again. I was so jealous of it. And the funny thing is, the first time I ever went into Mavericks live, somebody was in there, and I deliver in a bike, so I park on the sidewalk. I'll park right in front of your door. I'll park wherever. And Maverick happened to be facing against traffic. There's nobody on the road, but against traffic on the other side. And I made that comment, and one of his moderators pitched me out. So I didn't go back. Sorry. You could tell Maverick I didn't go back for like 6 months. I just skipped his live, but I'm glad that it worked out, dude. And I don't remember who threw me out. It was probably Bruce. I think it's Bruce. I'm going to blame Bruce. Maybe it was Roy. I don't remember. That was a couple years ago. But yeah, I got pitched out. I wasn't trolling. I was just stating the fact, like, are we parked illegally against traffic on the sidewalk? Oh, no, he didn't know. He didn't know because he was in the I came in and I was looking at the interior truck, and because I had not seen the inside of the Maverick, and I was eyeballing it, and that's when I started saying that Maverick. So, I mean goose. All right, I guess I should use a fork for the pasta. But it all worked out, buddy. It all worked out. And I'm glad we ended up in the same server together with Drew Spark Adventure. That cat, him and his $80,000 goal. So when people are like, this ain't a real job, it's like, no. Yeah, Fran, you banned the troll bus driver from Roy's. I didn't give much warning. It was all right. Most of the time, see, you know how I type when I'm in you guys' chat, like, you know, the thumbs up and subscribe and thumbs up with the dots in between. I speak in a very specific typing style. And so a lot of times I'll go in, like the one I'm known for in Devious Dashers is I go in there and I say, y'all seem cool. I liked and subscribed, right? And it encourages other people to do it. And so if you see somebody say that, it's probably me. It's probably me. Anyway, I just assume that people are like, that might be Tornado. All right. The soup is really good. Yes, my unique texting vernacular. The soup is really good, but the pasta is absorbing all this stuff. So I'm going to put just a little more spice on it. And not salt. I got too many things in here. Pick just salt. Cajun shake. Lemon pepper. I put that on everything. Ground cayenne's already in there. A little paprika. Some curry powder. You guys know how I love my curry. And I don't mean in the cooking sense. Chipotle peppers. So many choices. In fact, that sounds good. I'll go with some chipotle peppers. Boxheart Bricks, welcome in, sir. I missed you this morning. I did log in to get my challenges done. I got 2 out of 3 done, and we caught like 4 dubs this morning, but only like 1 crown. So, but I'm definitely going to be on at 5. So I hope to see you there. And if you guys have not subscribed to Boxcar Bricks, he put up some time-lapse Lego stuff that's just awesome. So, all right, let's not get too crazy with the Chipotle. Boxcar Bricks. Drop your link, buddy, and I will pin you. I'm going to be on for a couple more minutes. I don't know if I'm going to stream the game today or not. 2:30, a couple hours. Kayla, you got kicked out of Devious Dashers Live? Man, that's a rough one. What'd you do in there? What'd you do in there, Kaylee? Because they're pretty, well, I don't know. Sometimes I'll throw people out in a hurry, too. If you come in, you're insulting. But I've never known you to be insulting, so. Said you were making up stories about how much you made. Yeah, I got you. So you should start putting up videos. That's the way to go. But yeah, some towns get lots better. Some towns get a lot more business from Spark and stuff. So, I mean, Drew's making 80K. He's going to easily hit his goal. So, congrats again, Drew. Oh, speaking of, I know you guys have all seen it. One more time, I did win at Drew Spark Adventure. So let me get that. And I got to see what this dog is barking at. Boom. his girlfriend was asking people what flavor ice cream that they wanted. And I said I wanted all the leftover pieces. So she did a great job stitching this together for me. So thank you again, Drew Spark Adventure. Make sure to like and subscribe. So Drew Spark Adventure. Kaylee said, you're thinking about it. Just you used to do YouTube and couponing, so it's hard for you to go back on camera, especially with all the personal issues right now. You don't have to. I mean, Roy, you just watch Roy's stuff and you'll figure out how to not go on camera. You want an ice cream sandwich? That's a rough one. I don't know how you would exactly knit that. So I mean, I could see it, but what are you going to do with it, Roy? At least I can pretend this is a microphone. Thank you for coming in today. Like and subscribe, you know. But what are you going to do with it? It's going to look like this, you know. It's my mint ice cream sandwich. Mav's in here. Mav, Goose was just here. He was saying you were from Texarkana, buddy. That's where the beer is. Beer's in Texarkana. I have to keep the dog away from this thing too, because she keeps sniffing it, because I'm sure that she smells his dog, and she might eat it if given the chance. So I've kept it safe away from the TV. I mean, up in front of the TV. It's been on my stream since I got it. So I got this, which I consider a Christmas gift. Thank you, Drew's better half. And then I showed up, and some of you know, I had a dozen of these at my door. Like my buddy, I jokingly said something about rubber chickens, and when I arrived home, I had 12 of these at my house. So anyway, this is Christmas. Usually I don't get new things. So thank you, Uncle Rip, for this one, and Drew Spark Adventures better half. All right, I'm going to put it away because I just want to squeak it. And every time I squeak it, the dog freaks out. She destroyed one. She tore the head off and then ate it. And then she puked it up later. So I'm like, I cannot give her any more of these. So, but I'm going to put this away. Yeah, it does look like the inner circle. One more time. Let me get it a close up. There you go. It's the inner circle. Yeah, therapy chicken. Used to be in 2019. Hang on, I missed it. Kool-Aid Crew representing. Yeah. Psycho Chicken. What was it Al Bundy used to watch? Psycho Dad. That was hilarious. Kayla used to be monetized. I didn't know. I'm like, I don't know, with the videos that I put up. I did that 10-hour stream yesterday, and they gave me 158 views in 10 hours. And I was like, apparently YouTube doesn't like me. So, and then I was saying earlier, I put up a little short, just a how-to YouTube pro tip thing. I mean, Fortnite how-to, or where to, I should say. 1,700 views, and then it just tanked. Like, I got no views overnight after the first hour and a half. So I don't know what you're doing, YouTube, but I want to get my watch hours too. And if you're not recommending my videos, I mean, I'd say I'll go back to Twitch, but I can't. It's owned by Bezos. And the other thing is, guys, I am not on Facebook. So this is the only content that I have. I know a lot of you share my e-bike content on Facebook because I see the links being spread. And I'm fine with that, but I'll never be there again. They collect your data, and it's just rubbish. It's not worth it. It's one of those, you know, just because my friends are jumping off a bridge. And then Instagram, I was there for a hot minute, and then I got out of there when they got bought by Facebook. And then Twitch is owned by Amazon, so they're on my boycott list. And so, yeah, it's one of those, like, Thank you guys, because this is the only format that I have. And when I'm an old man and dead, this is going to be the only. This is going to be the only thing that is still around with me. So. Always cherry Kool-Aid, Fran. Or lemon lime. We determined those were the two best freezer pop flavors. That red cherry that just looks like you're wearing lipstick. Oh, Mom, you put enough sugar in it. It's delicious. I mix it with my arm. So, and here's a close-up. That gash sealed up pretty good. Like, you can barely see it from there. Yellow. What flavor is yellow? You like to mix the flavors? Yeah, every once in a while, Kool-Aid would have that thing where it's the mystery flavor or whatever comes out purple. That Homer Simpson joke. Purple's a fruit. He's thinking of grapes. Lemonade. Yeah. Country time. I like country time. But the stuff that you mix with the cane sugar, that's the best. Pass on that fructose and that sucrose. Tang. Mom, I didn't know you were an astronaut. Tang is where it's at. Oh, you lost a GoPro in a house fire? That sucks. Green apple, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do take vitamins and stuff, but Tang is supposed to be like vitamin C, but everything you eat has vitamin C in it, pretty much. All right, what else, guys? I feel weird eating. Does anybody else want to plate? I'll share. You had a month's worth of video on the GoPro? That sucks. I lost a hard drive with my life on it in a flood. I feel you. So I lost about 20 plus years of pictures. Thanks, City of Hattiesburg. And that's the thing, like the smaller these memory cards and stuff become, it's such a large amount of information that you can just lose or misplace. You know, I mean, think about, a little 1 terabyte jump drive or whatever, and you lose that stuff. And I mean, that could be 75 movies. Devious, welcome in. I don't know. Kool-Aid is born. You need it spiked up. Is that what you're saying, Devious? Yeah, I don't Snapchat. This is it, guys. Like, and honestly, you guys pretty much all have direct access to me. If you comment on my video, it goes off on one of my devices almost immediately. One of them for sure immediately. And I appreciate that you don't overuse it, because sometimes people they get your number, they just get nuts. You still have some of your videos because you filmed on Snapchat. Yeah, I get you. But who knows if Snapchat's going to be around? Thank goodness the cloud. Fran, I have 20 years worth of computer use before the cloud was even a thing. So, and I had stacks of PCs out in the garage that I was doing data recovery for people, VHS and hard drives and stuff. So I had to tell these other people, like, hey, I lost your pictures of your grandkids for 3 years, so that went over real well. As well as losing my own stuff. Every picture I had of my dad got wet. Yeah, it's all good. That's why I'm like, hey, I might as well put out some content. I ain't got no kids that are going to carry on from me. So, oh, my buddy was right. He's like, it's going to be a slow hot. It's definitely. It's fine, Fram. I mean, we're just here for a blink on this little existence anyway. So, and when I'm gone, you'll have fond memories, and that's the only thing that you can do. You want to live on forever. You have to have people remember you. That's the important thing. Interact with their lives. I don't really care about the pictures. I mean, I really care about the pictures, but I had to just let it go because there's nothing I could do about it. So it's all right. All my VHS converted videos from being a kid. So was that the mic you heard drop? It might have been Mama. It was just Basil. And I was like, why do I have... All right, Fran, thank you for stopping in, smashing that thumbs up. You're the best. And I watched that video that you sent me on Discord. I have no idea what that was about. It looked like Elmo just tripping out. So yellow and green. We'll make yellow and blue and mix them together and make green. There we go. Kaylee, I made a pasta. My buddy made a vegetable soup. Woo. And I was just trying to spread it out. So I made pasta, butter pasta. And then I put the vegetable soup on top of it. And I am sweating on the top of my lip. It's crazy. All right, who else is up? What are we guys doing for New Year's? I haven't really made any plans yet. But that's a holiday when people would typically drink. I won't drink, so I can get my friends home safe. St. Patrick's Day or Mardi Gras or even Christmas. It was just like, no, in case somebody calls you and actually needs you to be there for them mentally, then you can be there. Or physically go get them in a car. Au revoir, Fran. Thanks for coming in. Right there in Tupelo. Kaylee, it's funny you mentioned that. I saw a guy that had an Alabama tag, and I do collect license plates. So it was an Alabama tag that had the A for, I don't know, Auburn or whatever, or the red A, whichever one of the football teams. And then he had Tupelo as his tag. And I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Tupelo's in Mississippi. It's an Alabama tag. But anyway, I saw that yesterday, tootling around town. I do like Natchez. There's a little place there called the Under the Hill Bar, and it's down in the river area, which floods on the reg. And there's a little person bartender. I forgot his name, but one of the persons that took me knew, because they lived in Natchez. You have an I Love Mississippi tag. Nice. I am glad that Mississippi finally took off that stars and bars and went to the Magnolia. I think that was classy. Now Alabama's the only one with shit on their flag still. It just didn't make any sense. It represented the Confederacy and have it on the flag. So, but there's still a lot of people around here fly the old flag or put it on the front of their car. But I definitely voted for that Magnolia one. Kansas in the front where you're from. Yeah, we only have the rear tags here. So when I go to any place that has two tags, New York, New Jersey, Montana, they all have dual tags. I have been pulled over before. And then when they would see that, because they'd be like, he doesn't have a front plate. And then they pull me over and see the rear tag. And I'm like, it's not required. So, yeah, the new flag is better. How many watch hours I need, Albert? I don't know. It's like I was saying, the count keeps varying. So it's like I'll have, it'll say I've got 1,200, then I need 3,000. And then the next day I'll log in, it'll say I've got 1,800. And then the next day I'll log in, it'll say I have 1,500. So they're dropping some of my older videos. So that's why I've been doing lives and doing long form videos now, because I have to get the watch hours. I have over 500, Albert. I do have enough subs. But the monetized thing, like I said, I'm never going to sell you anything. And I'm almost hesitant to be like, oh, I'm going to make money off you guys watching me. I mean, I don't think that this should cost. Maybe down the line I'll do the $1 or $2, I don't even, memberships or whatever they are, but I haven't even really considered it. So do some sleep streams. Albert, I was saying earlier, I did a 10-hour stream yesterday, and Fortnite has this thing where you tune in and you watch the fireplace, and it just runs and it gives you free XP. And so I put that on, but it kept shutting it off and stuff. But on that 10-hour stream, they gave me 150 looks in 10 hours, guys. It's just ridiculous. Indy's going to start doing he's going to be on at 1 a.m. following the first responders. I would do that here, but we have a guy that sort of does that already. I do have an app that I recommend, and not because I'm sponsored, but because it's a very useful app. It's called Scanner Radio. I'll show you what it looks like. But you can set it for your local thing. It's this little orange one right here, Scanner Radio. You can see that. Click on it for you. Do I work gigs? Kaylee, I was on Uber Eats until I got kicked off for going too fast on my electric bike. So anyway, you can select where you want to listen to the police scanners from, and you could do police, fire, or whatever. And what I did is I set mine so when a certain amount of people, I'm not in a big city, so if more than like 10 or 15 people are listening to the police scanner in my area, it gives me a notification to let me know that something's going on. I had it set at like for big cities about 500. If you get more than 500 people listening to the police scanner, that it will give me a notification. So when stuff goes down in DC or New York or whatever, I get a notification what's going on, whether it's house fire or shooting or whatever. And like all that garbage that happened with that healthcare guy, my phone went nuts. And so I listened to the police things. Do I work gigs? Yeah, I was going too fast. So I was registered as a bike account because I have the electric bike. And I did some modifications to the bike so it goes illegally fast. And so that I got my orders, and I'm like, and just, zoomed as fast as I could, trying to just get it there, good customer service and all that. And then they contacted me later and they said, "You're a car." And I said, "I am absolutely not a car. Like I'm just going stupid fast." And had to explain to him, like, on the flat, legally, I can go 28 miles an hour. But on the downhill, I'm not regulated. So there are instances where I'll be going 35 to 37 miles an hour on this. It's a big bicycle, but still it was going too fast, and they said I was a car. So now they're like, well, we need insurance, vehicle insurance, because you're going over whatever, 35 miles an hour. And I have another friend that does the deliveries on a high-speed scooter, and he said, turn my GPS off. That's what I should have been doing. It was like, figure out where the destination is, turn the GPS off, go as close as I can to it, and then turn the GPS back on, so they couldn't track how fast I was going. So, but I guess I'm going to get an insurance policy on my bike. It's only worth $1,500 or whatever for $8 a month, and send them the paperwork so I can go back to riding. But I think that they realize, like, as fast as I'm going, I probably should be insured. So, but there's no helmet law here. I'm not required to have insurance on an e-bike, nor a license endorsement or anything like that. So that was the reason I got it. It was my 2020 lockdown zoom around rig, because I've got a giant motorcycle, but I'm not starting it up to go get groceries. We do have an Amazon fulfillment center. I may apply over there with the car or the electric bike. I haven't decided, but I know every street in this town. Like, I ran a very successful pizza place in this town for 8 years. What else, guys? New Year's plans, you got them or no? If you get stupid drunk and need a ride, call me. It's going to take me a while to get to Georgia or Texas, so be patient. Drinking water just making me sweat more. Yeah, Kaylee, I know what you mean. When I was like in my 20s, my friends would call me and they'll be like, "Come on, we're going out." And I would be like, "Oh yeah, let's go. Go out. Maybe something will happen. We'll have a good time," or blah, blah, blah. And now they call me and they're like, "Hey, let's go out." And I'm like, I don't know. Something might happen, you know? So your New Year's resolution is to not have resolutions. That's funny, Mama. The other one that I like is when the people say, "I'm giving up religion for Lent." That's what they're giving up. Yeah, it is a solid bike, Mama. You know, they sent me the second reinforced frame, and then I did all that doctoring to it. They'll never sponsor me. It's Fido bike. I got 20 videos up about it, but the first one that they sent me, I was like, the brakes suck. It's missing this. It needs this. It needs all this. And then they sent me a second bike, and so I felt like I was being bribed. So I just made an honest review of the second bike, and then I made the bike that I wanted out of the two bikes. And that's not what a company wants to see, where I'm like, yeah, you know what, you should get this bike, but you're going to have to do all this work to it to really enjoy it. All right. Woo. I thought it was just getting hot because of the hat I was wearing, but nope. All right, guys, I'm done. I'm going to put this up as public a little while later because I need my watch hours. But thanks for coming in and hanging out with me. And if you're here for the Fortnite content, 5 o'clock, I'll do that. Mama Wrench, DJ, Roy, Gig Father, Fran. You want to go back through the list? Let's see. Kaylee, thank you for coming in. Albert, being a new sub, thank you, buddy. Dash and Maverick and Dash and Goose, thank you for coming in. All right, y'all. I'll see you again real soon.